Hi everybody, my name is Elvis Karen and welcome to my website, LuckyAgentStudios.com. Basically what we do here is we help small businesses and mid-sized businesses either start, grow, or turn around. And we do that by doing a few things. So before you look around my website, look at the portfolios and the work that we do, let me explain some of the services that we do provide. For starting a business, some of the things we do is we either can give you a website, create, videos for you to promote with. All right, ads that can go out on classified networks, so we might create ads. And we might optimize things to be able to be found on search engines and things like that. And we also might come up with, for offline marketing, stuff like business cards, brochures, and things like that. Flyers, direct mail, very, very effective. It's where I cut my teeth years and years ago, was in direct mail. And those are the things that we have to create. So first, to start a business, you do have to create a lot of stuff. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that has to be created. So to start a business, these are the things we come up with. Once you know that you have a good product, you have a good service, and you're ready to go out towards the market, these are the things we have to create. And a part of that, before we can do any of this, it takes something extremely important. Let me grab a red marker here, is strategy. Strategy also, and what we also work on when it comes to strategy, is not only the sequence of how things go from getting somebody to get a hold of you and become a lead, to converting them into maybe a phone call, and then getting them to actually pay for something and going through a sales process. That whole process has to be figured out and the strategy has to be there. But also, on top of strategy is copywriting. All that stuff, all the words that are on all of this stuff that talk people into either becoming a lead or buying your stuff. So that's what we do to help people start businesses. We find out who your target market is, come up with a good strategy, write copy for it, and create all these things. Now, to grow a business, we have to actively promote the business. So when you find something that's absolutely working, when something in here is absolutely working, so let's say when something in here starts to work, we go to growing a business. So then, let's say that we find an ad that works really, really well for you. Then in order to grow your business, we would then say, okay, if we know that out of 100 people that see this ad, we get 5 people to sign up and 2 people to sell, and then another 1 person later becomes a sale if we follow up with them, then we know that we've gotten a 3% conversion to a sale out of 100 people based on this process that we built with our strategy copy and all of our things we do to go out there in the world, which this is a small little list of some of the things that we can do. But let's say that you do all those things correctly. Now you've got to go out and figure out which ones are working the best and tune them up a little bit and make sure that they go faster and farther, quicker and easier. So what we'll probably do with that is go over and track and analyze what's working and what's not. After you've tracked and analyzed what's working and what's not, you're able to see some of the data and go, okay, this is what's working good for me. Then you redo and test and measure again. Why? Because if you can now test it against something else and get an even better result from it, then let's say it went from 3 to 4 and now to 5 people per 100 people that see your advertisement. Now you're able to convert even more for the same dollar spent, and that makes your advertising cost actually go down and your profits go up. So this is growing a business, and this is basically what we do to do that. And again, that takes more strategy. And in this case, it also becomes something a little bit more about saying, okay, if we can get that much out of, now that we've gotten it to 5 out of 100 people, now it makes sense for us to try to get 200 people per this amount of time to see our ad, and double to 10 sales per same amount of time. And so really that just comes down to duplication. Duplication. All right, so that's duplication. All right, so then all of that works, let's say, and but you're having some problems, okay? And you can't figure out where the stumbling blocks are. You're getting all the way to the point where you're about to sell and then sales aren't happening, or you're getting lots of traffic but nobody's signing up, or whatever it is that's happening. In that case, it's more of a turnaround. So on the turnaround situation, a little different than starting and growing a business. That's usually someone who's already gotten to this point and is trying to grow, but they're having some issues. The kinds of things that we can really look at that can make the biggest difference is, again, strategy and copy. Okay? Because that's what we start with. Now, I was an artist from way back. You look at my site, you'll see I'm a great artist, but I had to swallow my pride at some point and say that art doesn't make businesses any money. The copy and the strategy behind selling a great product or service or advice is what actually sells it. So you got to have, obviously, a great product, a great service, or great advice to give. But if the strategy and the copy are right, then you're going to be able to produce results and make money. If not, then you're going to be somewhere here in the turnaround area where we've got to then look at the strategy and look at the copy. And before we do that, the most important part is, do you have, very, very, very important, do you have, I should probably nail this to this thing, do you have a great product, service, or advice? If you don't have a great product, service, or advice, you're going to be in a situation where you have to turn around. So if you're in this situation, give us a call or fill out the form on the right-hand side of any page of this site. If you're looking to grow your business that you've already started, again, fill out the form on the right-hand side of any page of this site. And you guessed it, if you're looking to start a business, we're probably the best people to help you start off on the right foot, get past a lot of the stumbling blocks, and get up and moving quickly. I hope that you can take some time right now and look around the site, even give me some feedback or whatever, and even if you've just got questions, fill out the form on the right-hand side of any page of my website. Talk to you soon. Peace. This is Elvis Karen. Have a great day. I know some of you will.